So to do the buttonhole, the first thing you change is on this, on the stitch selector, you want to be at number 1. On the length, you want to change to between 0 and 1. There's a couple of different options there. So I'm closer to 0 than to 1. I want my stitches nice and close together. Then I have the buttonhole foot attached. I'm going to make the largest buttonhole possible. So I put in my piece of fabric with the 4-step buttonhole. It doesn't measure the buttonhole for you. You've got to measure the buttonhole and you've got to position it in the correct place. So I would usually, if I was doing smaller than a full size one, I would have this written or drawn on my fabric with either chalk or with a pencil. So put the press the foot down. You have to have the buttonhole foot pushed as far forward as you need it. So if I was making this size buttonhole, this is how far forward I would have it. I'm making the largest, so I have the buttonhole foot pushed completely towards me. There's no space left at the back. We're making the largest possible buttonhole. So foot down. Then I've got this set to number 1. So we're completely ready. Then leave that there. Press down on the presser foot and let it continue down. So when it gets to the end, it will stop. You can't go any further. Press so that, or twist the flywheel so towards you so that the needle is out of the fabric. Then I'm changing controls and I'm going to the 4-2, which is this one. So it was on number 1, now I'm on 4-2. Then that's going to do the little tack over at the bottom of my buttonhole. So give that about 10 stitches. Then I'm changing again and I'm changing now to number 3. And this should allow it to zigzag back up the left hand side of my buttonhole. Okay, so we're at the end. It's gone up as far as it can go because I'm making the largest buttonhole.